Hey YouTube, what is up? Firefist Baggins here to bring you my video on Pokemon Go 2nd generation Pokemon. The Pokemon you should be catching now and saving up the candy for. Now, they do add, I believe it's 19 evolutions. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, yeah, 19. And they do add baby Pokemon. Now, the baby Pokemon they add are Pichu for Pikachu, Cleffa for Clefairy, Igglybuff for Jigglypuff, then they added Elekid for Electabuzz, Magby for Magmar, and Smoochum for Jinx. So that is, I believe it was six baby Pokemon. And then all of those evolve through happiness or friendship in the game. Now, obviously there is not that, and because these are pre-evolutions, seeing as Pikachu, you need 50 candies to evolve into Raichu. I could see you needing maybe 12 candies. They could do like the Weedle line where you need 12 Pikachu candies to evolve a Pichu to a Pikachu, and then 50 for Raichu. Same with like Cleffa and Igglybuff and all those guys for Clefairy, Jigglypuff, and I don't really know how they would do it for Smoochum, Elekid, and Magby, because those are pre-evolutions, and Jinx, Electabuzz, and Magmar do not have an evolution in Generation 1 until Generation 2, and it is a pre-evolution, and then later on in other gens, Electabuzz and Magmar both get another evolution. Another evolution that we get is a second evolution, which is for Blissey. Now, I also forgot, there is another baby Pokemon in Tyrogue. Now, Tyrogue, they also added another evolved form for him, which is Hitmontop. Now, Hitmontop is in the same line as Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Now, the way Tyrogue, usually you depend his evolution on his defense and attack. If he has higher attack than defense, he would become Hitmonlee. If he had higher defense than attack, he would become Hitmonchan. And if his attack and defense are the same, he becomes Hitmontop, which is just like a guy that spins on his head. Yeah, he has basically like a top. And, there's Tyrogue, so it would be interesting to see what happens with that, because with Eevee, I'm pretty sure when you evolve him to Flareon and Jolteon and Vaporeon, you still use Eevee candies to, evolve them, and Eevee candies to power them up. Now, with the Eevees being sent into the question, they did add some other evolutions and everything. So, with the baby Pokemon, those are the pre-forms, and basically the first pre-form would be Tyrogue. That is not a baby Pokemon. So, it'll be weird to see, will they have Tyrogue, you be able to evolve him based on if you have a certain amount of Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Hitmontop candies. Because that will be interesting as well. It'll be interesting to see what they do with Blossom, who is another evolved form of Oddish. Now, what you would do is, instead of giving Gloom the Leaf Stone, you would give Gloom the Sunstone. Yeah, the Sunstone. So, in the game, what you do is you give Gloom 50 Oddish candies. Now, it'll be, with those type of Pokemon, it'll be good, it'll be nice to see if maybe it's like, Gloom, 100 candies Vileplume, 100 candies Blossom. Because then this way, it's, instead of, you know, maybe just having the chance, or maybe they add in items, because a lot of Pokemon do need items, you know, to evolve and everything. You know, with Onyx going into Steelix, you need the Metal Coat. Same thing with Scizor, and you need to trade them. We already know trading Pokemon. You don't really need to do that because Graveler evolves into Golem, and Machoke evolves into Machamp via trade in actual gameplay. Same thing with another evolution. Politoed, which is a final form of Poliwag, where if you give your Poliwhirl the King's Rock and trade it, you get a Politoed. Same thing with Slowpoke. If you give a Slowpoke a King's Rock and trade it, instead of getting a Slowbro, you get a Slowking. Same thing with Seadra. You give it the Dragon Scale, you trade it. It evolves into Kingdra, and Porygon evolves into Porygon 2 with an upgrade disc and, you know, trading a Porygon. So, and then Chansey has an evolution, which is Blissey, which evolves via friendship and everything, and Zubat has a final evolution, which is Crobat. Now, those ones you could easily make it 100 candies for you know, Crobat to, you know, Golbat to evolve into Crobat, and then maybe like 50 Chansey candies to get a Blissey. It was weird. I thought Blissey was a 3rd generation Pokemon, but it is a 2nd generation Pokemon. I think that might be because in the anime, I remember Blissey not being shown until like the 3rd gen. In anime, but I guess it was a 2nd gen Pokemon. Looked it up, it was. So, yeah, with Eevee, we have 2 new evolutions, which is Espeon and Umbreon. Now, Espeon and Umbreon both evolve with friendship. Espeon is during the day or the morning, or, you know, being around a sun shard. And then Umbreon is max friendship or happiness at night, or being around a moon shard. Now, it'll be awesome if maybe in like future updates when they do release Generation 2, maybe we get items. You know, we get Metal Coat, we get, you know, Sunstone, Leaf Stones, you know, stuff like that. And then this way, you know, maybe it's, you know, you, instead of just getting a random, you know, Eevee evolution, you know, you must have, you know, 25 Eevee candies plus a Firestone, you know, if you definitely want a Flareon, or you just take the chance and, you know, just do the 25, because I believe it's the Easter egg trick from the anime, which is the Rainer, Sparky, Pyro, only works 1 time per player, I believe it is, 1 time per Eevee evolution, and then if you name it that, it's still just a random chance. I know some people might have it happen more than once, but it's usually only supposed to be a 1-time thing. You know, sorry if this video was all over the place. I will recap it. So, baby Pokemon that are added, we have Pichu for Pikachu, Cleffa for Clefairy, Igglybuff for Jigglypuff, and then we have Elekid for Electabuzz, Magby for Magmar, and Smoochum for Jynx. That is 6 baby Pokemon. Pre-evolutions, we have a Tyrogue, and, you know, that is it. You know, for 2nd evolutions, we have Hitmontop, which is added on to the Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. Same with Tyrogue. You have Blissey for Chansey. You have Porygon 2 for Porygon. You have Scizor for Scyther. You have Steelix for Onyx. You have Slowking for Slowpoke, because if you, like I said earlier, you give it the King's Rock, you know, with Slowpoke in a trade, you get Slowking instead of Slowbro. And That does it. And then you have Espeon and Umbreon for Eevee, which are evolutions. And then for third forms, we have Politoed for Poliwag, which is the King's Rock with Poliwhirl and a trade. Crobat for Zubat and Golbat, which is the third form of that line. You have Kingdra for Horsey and Seadra, and that is it. There are 19 Pokemon that you should be, targeting for saving their candies. Like I said, I'm not sure how they're going to do it with some of them, but save your Zubat, your Pikachu your Zubat candies, Pikachu candies, Clefairy candies, Jigglypuff candies, your Oddish candies. That's going to be nice to see what they do there, because that is a Gloom evolution. That is a third form for Oddish. I guess I did miss one when I was just naming them off. And then you have your Poliwag candies for Politoed, Eevee candies for Espeon and Umbreon, your Slowpoke candies for Slowking, your Onix candies for Steelix, your Scyther candies for Scizor, your Horsey candies for Kingdra, your Porygon candies for Porygon 2, your Tyrogue candies. I don't like, that's what I mean for the Tyrogue with getting the Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, or Hitmonchan. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. Will it just be you need Tyrogue candies, and it'll be something like Eevee, where you get a random chance of getting one of the three, and then you have Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, or Hitmonchan candies to figure out which one you want to evolve it into. Maybe do it something like 25 candies or 50 candies of, see, that's going to be weird and interesting. Leave a comment down below on how you think they can do the Tyrogue. Will they switch the Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan candies to Tyrogue candies, and now it'll just be easier to get Hitmonlee, Hitmonchans, because it'll be easier to get Tyrogues, and it'll be something like an Eevee evolution. You have Smoochum for Jinx, so save your Jinx candies, your Electabuzz candies for Electkids, your Magmar candies for Magbies, and your Chansey candies for Blissies. It's also going to be interesting, these Pokemon that have baby forms. Will they be getting power-ups? And will the overall CP of some of the overall Pokemon change in Generation 1? Because I know in Generation 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 they do add more Pokemon, as well as adding more Pokemon evolutions for other Pokemon in Generation 1. Some still do not have evolutions, poor Farfetch'd. But, yeah, like, some Pokemon in later gens get third evolutions, some get second evolutions. Yeah, that does this for this Pokemon Go, Candies video for second generation. Like I said, there's something like they add 100, I think it's exactly 100 Pokemon or 101 new Pokemon, and that means basically about 25% of those, Pokemon, with it being, if it is 100, that would basically be 19 out of the 100, which would basically be 1/5 or 1/4 if it was 25. So that is a decent number. So there's 19 Pokemon, that when you catch, especially if you already have like a high IV1 and you're tired of catching those Onixes and those Scizors, those Scythers, and all those Pokemon that only have single evolutions that are rare, and you're hatching them out of your eggs, don't worry. Try not to waste your candies on powering up, unless you do have a perfect IV one, which props to you if you do, because then you power that up all the way, save your candies, and then evolve your Pokemon when they have second evolutions, or maybe once baby Pokemon come out, Raichus and things like that, Jinxes, Electabuzzes, Magmars, those things will get a little bit of a power up, maybe become a little bit stronger because they do have another evolution to them. I'm not sure if they did that in actual Pokemon games or not, but yeah. Anyway, that does this for me. This was a 15-minute video. Hope you guys all enjoy. Tried to keep it short and sweet. I kept a note of everything instead of doing it offhand. Rambled on here and there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a like, give this a dislike, whatever you feel like. If you liked it or disliked it, write down in the comments down below as to why you liked or disliked it, and give me tips and pointers on how you think I can improve my videos and everything. Sorry I am not talking really loud. It's about 1 in the morning. I spent a good half an hour doing research, writing down everything for the Pokemon, how to evolve them and everything. Like I said, it's going to be interesting to see what they do, especially with Tyro. Write your comments down below as to what some ideas you think that Pokemon Go should do or should look to be doing, or what you think they might do with certain Pokemon that have new evolutions, second forms, Pokemon that already have third forms getting different third forms or different second forms, and yeah, subscribe if you like this video, and there's any other videos that you like. Share if you believe your friends will like this video, if they're interested in it, of course. And yeah, that does this for me. Hope you guys all have a wonderful and safe day, no matter what you guys decide to do. Don't text and drive. It's very dangerous. Pull over to the side of the road if you feel it's that important. And when you're playing Pokemon Go, be safe, guys. Maybe go with a friend or two, especially if you plan on going out late at night, because you never know what could happen, especially late at night. You never know. Just better to be safe than sorry. Don't want anybody getting hurt or getting anything stolen from them. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, that does this for me. Like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys later. Firefist Backo signing out, and like always, guys, wonderful and safe day, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.